Nairobi power outage, infrastructure challenges in East Africa's economic hub. A significant power outage has struck Nairobi's central business district, exposing critical vulnerabilities in the infrastructure that underpins East Africa's most dynamic economic centre. The disruption, originating from a technical failure at the city's main electrical substation, represents far more than a temporary inconvenience. It strikes directly at Kenya's economic nerve centre, where major financial institutions, cutting-edge technology companies and essential government offices operate in close proximity. Kenya Power and Lighting Company has mobilised emergency repair teams to address the situation, demonstrating the urgent priority placed on restoring electrical service to this vital commercial zone. The company's rapid response reflects an understanding of the critical role that reliable electricity plays in maintaining Nairobi's function as a rapidly modernising metropolitan centre. However, this incident illuminates deeper, more systemic concerns about the resilience and adequacy of Nairobi's ageing power distribution infrastructure, particularly as it struggles to meet the escalating demands of an expanding urban population and a growing business sector. The timing of this outage, occurring during the early morning hours before peak business activity, may have initially minimised some immediate operational disruptions. Nevertheless, the ripple effects of this power failure will reverberate across multiple economic sectors throughout the day and potentially beyond. Small and medium-sized enterprises, particularly those in the service industry, face immediate and substantial revenue losses as they lose critical operating hours. Meanwhile, larger corporations and financial institutions must activate expensive backup generator systems, a common but economically unsustainable contingency measure that many Nairobi businesses have been compelled to implement as standard practice. This power outage reflects infrastructure challenges that extend far beyond Kenya's borders, mirroring similar situations faced by other rapidly expanding African metropolitan areas, from Lagos in Nigeria to Johannesburg in South Africa. In these major urban centres, power grid stability remains a fundamental determinant of economic development potential and investor confidence. For Nairobi, which has strategically positioned itself as East Africa's premier technology and financial hub, such infrastructure disruptions carry particularly high stakes, potentially affecting international investor confidence and undermining the city's competitiveness in the global marketplace. The incident raises pressing policy questions regarding Kenya's ongoing energy sector reforms and modernisation efforts. Despite substantial government investments in renewable energy projects and grid infrastructure improvements over recent years, the country's power distribution network continues to demonstrate susceptibility to technical failures and operational disruptions. This vulnerability underscores the urgent need for accelerated infrastructure upgrade programs and consideration of alternative approaches, including the implementation of more decentralized power distribution systems that could provide greater redundancy and resilience. Historical analysis reveals that Nairobi has experienced comparable power outages in recent years, though data suggests that the frequency of such incidents has shown some improvement. However, each occurrence intensifies public discourse around infrastructure investment priorities and maintenance protocol. Public reaction to these disruptions often reflects broader societal frustrations with basic service delivery and infrastructure reliability, highlighting the political as well as economic dimensions of these challenges. From a regional perspective, this outage draws attention to East Africa's broader energy infrastructure challenges and development priorities. As countries throughout the region pursue ambitious economic development goals while experiencing continued urban population growth, the pressure on existing power infrastructure continues to intensify. Kenya's experience managing this crisis offers valuable insights and potential lessons for neighbouring countries working to strengthen and modernise their own electrical grid systems. The path forward requires a comprehensive approach combining immediate technical solutions with strategic long-term planning initiatives. This includes not only physical infrastructure upgrades, but also the integration of advanced smart grid technologies and the implementation of more sophisticated maintenance and monitoring systems. The accelerating adoption of renewable energy sources, combined with decentralized power generation solutions, could contribute to creating a more resilient and reliable power network capable of meeting growing demand while reducing vulnerability to single points of failure. For Nairobi's residents, businesses and institutions, this power outage serves as a stark reminder of the delicate balance between rapid urban development aspirations and existing infrastructure capacity limitations. As the city continues its trajectory toward becoming a major regional economic powerhouse, successfully addressing these fundamental infrastructure challenges will prove crucial for achieving sustainable, long-term growth and development objectives. It has the potential to establish important precedents for how major urban centers across the developing world handle similar infrastructure challenges in the future. The lessons learned and solutions implemented could influence regional approaches to urban infrastructure resilience and economic development strategies for years to come.